Hello guys, welcome to video number 168. This one is on rates of flow, and the key phrase I've got for you in this one is a rate of flow. And the rate of flow is how quickly something fills up. Alright, now this is another topic where we're going to have to deal with calculating volumes, and one where we're going to need to be very careful with the units that we use. We're going to be given an object that will have dimensions in units of measurement for length, calculate the volume of that object, and then do some conversions into units of measurement for capacity. Now capacity is when we're dealing with liquids, alright? So the one that we will need to know, alright, the one that we need to know, and I told you this in a previous video, for conversions, metric conversions, is 1 litre is equal to 1,000 centimetres cubed, okay? You will need to take care of your units of time as well, right? But I'll give you a nice trick on the calculator you can use for that, which I have shown you in other videos, but you might not have watched it. So question number 1, water, which is a liquid, will flow into the container at the rate of 2 litres per second. How long will it take for the container to be filled completely? Now we're assuming we're filling it to the brim, right up, okay? Now the first thing that I've noticed on this problem is that you've got this length measurement here down the bottom. This dimension is in meters. We want it in centimeters. So let's do a conversion there, 120 centimeters. If you don't know how to do that, please go back and watch the conversions of metric units video. Now the volume is calculated of a cuboid, and there's a video on this as well. 120 centimeters multiplied by 70 centimeters multiplied by 50 centimeters. Okay, multiplying the 3 dimensions together is the easiest and quickest way to do it. So we do that, and then we get our answer of 420,000 centimeters cubed, right? Now, if we want to turn that, because that's in centimeters cubed, if we want to turn it into liters, right, we're going to just divide by 1,000. So 4 divided by 1,000, it's just knocking 3 zeros off, so it equals 420 liters. All right, this container has the capacity for 420 litres worth of liquid or liquid substance, liquid-like substance. Okay, now what we need to do next is decide how long it's going to take to fill up. So it tells us in the question that you can get 2 litres of water in there every single second, very fast filling up there, right? But this is our seconds, right? And I'm going to put it in a ratio to litres. We're comparing those two things. 1 second and 2 litres. Okay, that's what the words of the question are telling us. Now, we want to fill it up to 420 litres. Okay, so I'm putting the 420 underneath the litres. Right, now if you divide 420 by 2, you get 210. Don't necessarily need a calculator for that, but you could use it if you wanted to. Right, and you multiply this side by 210. Well, 1 times 210 is the answer. All right, 210. There you go. That is it, 210 seconds. Be careful with the units of measurement of time. You could convert that into minutes and seconds if you wanted to, or an amount of hours if you wanted to. That'd be appropriate to give us your answers. But I think because we've got it straight away, we don't need to faff about anymore, do we? I don't know why I'm asking you a question, because you can't answer it out loud. Well, you might have answered it out loud, but I can't hear you. I hope you said the right thing. Anyway, if you did say anything at all. Question number 2. A cube-shaped fish tank with side lengths of 30 centimeters is being filled at a rate of 4 liters per minute. How long will it take to fill the container? Answer in minutes and seconds. So specifically being asked to give our answer in minutes and seconds in this one. So I'm going to show you a nice little trick you can use. First of all, we haven't got a diagram. Let's just draw a little sketch, because a cube, what we should know about a cube, it's got the same length sides. Okay, the dimensions on it are all exactly the same. So a little sketch won't hurt. 30 centimeters, 30 centimeters, and 30 centimeters. Okay, there's our cubic fish tank. Okay, let's work out the volume. So the volume is 30 centimeters multiplied by 30 centimeters multiplied by 30 centimeters. Okay, let's just cube 30. Why not? That's just the easiest way to do it, isn't it? Okay, there you go, 27,000. Move that over there a little bit. Oh, a bit annoying. There we go. So 27,000 centimeters cubed. Everything was in centimeters, so our answer is going to be in centimeters cubed. That's good. Now, in liters, we're just going to divide by 1,000. I'll just write that down underneath here, like that. And then we will get 27 liters. Brilliant. Now do the same things we did in the last one. This time we're comparing it minutes to litres. Okay, in how many minutes? 1. How many litres? 4. All right, 4 litres every single minute. Now, we want to get to 27 litres, not that far away from 4, but we just do a calculation there. If I just divide that by 1,000, oh, that's awkward. We get our 27, and then we divide that by 4. Okay, 27 divided by 4 is going to give us 27 over 4, which is 6.75. Take the 1, multiply it by 6.75. 6.75. Okay, there's our answer. That's how many minutes it takes, but we want it in minutes and seconds. Okay, now you might know what 0.75 minutes is already. However, you don't have to know because, well, unless you haven't got a calculator. What you can use is the time button on your calculator. All right, so I'm going to put 0 hours, 6.75 minutes, and 0 seconds. Okay, make sure you do that after each bit of time. That's hours, that's minutes, that's seconds. I've shown you this before, but this is nice for this video. 0 hours, 6 minutes, and 45 seconds. There you go, 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Now that is because time, or minutes and seconds, right, 60 of those seconds in a minute, 60 of those minutes in an hour, all right, come in blocks of 60, don't they? And 45 is 3/4 of 60, okay? 0.75 is 3/4, isn't it? All right, so that's why we're talking about it being 45 seconds. That's why you might have known what it was already, okay? Anyway, let's move over and have a look at this third and final one in this problem here. Now, number 3, we've got a container that is a hemisphere. Now, a hemisphere is just half of a sphere. It's got a radius of 30 centimeters, and sand fills the container at a rate of 4,000 centimeters cubed per minute. Sand isn't water, but it's a liquid-like substance, isn't it? Does it take less than 1/4 of an hour to fill the container? You must show you're working. Well, what we need to do is work out how long it's going to take. So much like the other problems here, but a little bit trickier to understand maybe, and we've got a more awkward shape possibly. But we do have the formula for the volume of a sphere, and we always will be given that within the question. I've mentioned that in my videos for volumes of spheres and cones. So what I'm going to do is just a quick little sketch of a hemisphere, just show you what it looks like. Right, half a sphere, there's the radius, and go to the edge there. So there's 30 centimeters. And what I'm going to do is work out the volume of that. Now, you could do 4/3 multiplied by pi multiplied by 30 cubed. You could do that and then half it, right? But I'm going to change it to 2/3. 2/3 multiplied by pi multiplied by 30 cubed, all right? So the volume, and let's type that into the calculator and find out what it is. (18000 pi centimeters cubed, right? Don't forget that is in units of centimeters cubed, because we use our centimeters units there for the radius, right? And volume's always measured in cubed units. So we know that's the volume in centimeters cubed, but we want the volume in liters, or the capacity, right? So that is going to be dividing that by 1,000, so that's 18 pi. Just write down what I did there, divide by 1,000 again. All right, 18 pi litres. Right, now what we've got is the sand goes in at a rate of 4,000 centimetres cubed per minute. We could turn that into litres as well, because we've got this in litres. That's what we really want to do. All right, so I'm going to put minutes again as a ratio to litres. Right, remember, just divide that by 1,000. That's 4 litres per minute. Right, so that's going to be 1 to 4 again. Okay, I haven't got, shall I write that down? Yeah, let's write that there. So that's 4,000 centimeters cubed equals 4 litres. Right, you might want to show that bit of work in there, just so you know, they know how you got this 4. Right, now we want to get to 18 pi litres. All right, and that is still going to be a number, because pi is just a number. All right, so let's go 18, let's divide that by 1,000. 18 pi, divide it by 4, and we get 9 over 2 pi. 9 over 2 pi multiplied by 1 is still 9 over 2 pi, but let's get that as a decimal. Okay, and that's 14.13 minutes. 14.13 and some more numbers. Right, now 14.13 minutes, right, and we're answering our question now using this, is less than a quarter of an hour, because 1/4 of an hour is 15 minutes. This is 14 point something minutes. Doesn't matter exactly what it is. So we could say, yes, it does. Yes, it, let's just put yes. I'm not going to write everything. Yes, 14.13 ... minutes is less than 15 minutes. There we go. All right, and that'll do for our answer, especially with all the working out that we've shown for that one. Okay, so there you go, satisfied that answer. Hopefully all of that makes sense. It's a nice opportunity to practice volume skills, working out volumes of different things as well, just with a little bit of more context to do with time. All right, pretty useful stuff. Hope you've enjoyed that video. Please do like, subscribe, and do all that YouTube stuff. But more importantly, from my perspective, please do practice and click the link in the description. If you practice these things, you'll get good at these things, and then you can teach other people these things one day, and I won't have to. But I could still do that because it's on video. All right, thank you very much for video. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.